To Kingmaker Plays. My name is Ben, and this is the second game from the Side Scheme League. As you probably saw if you saw the first game, I've got Miss Marvel and Black Panther. It was a draft, so you had to draft the characters. These are the two I got. I'm pretty happy with them. I got Justice and Protection, and which is going to be Black Panther Protection and Ms. Marvel Justice. Today we're playing against Drang and the Brotherhood of Badoon. The twist to this one is we've got the Kree Militia, Militants, rather than the normal Badoon bodyguards. Can't remember what those cards are called off the top of my head. So these guys are pretty tough. I would say they've got some annoying abilities. They're not like overly powerful in some ways, but obviously it's a bit of an upgrade from what you normally face. Obviously this is Expert Drang, so we've got Drang's Spear in play straight away. And we've got the Badoon ship environment, so after he activates 4 times, that's going to... it's going to start... The ship's going to start firing us, which we have to take 2 indirect damage each player. And that's about the only real abilities you need to know for this. So I will get shuffling some decks, and I will see you in the game. Right, so we're going to make Ms. Marvel the first player to start with, mostly because if she ends up accidentally, playing one way or the other and getting some side schemes out, Black Panther has a chance to kind of react as well. So we have a Quake, a Sense of Justice, a Spider-Man, multitasking, Turning the Tide, and a Mercan. I think we will keep Spider-Man and Amir, and we will draw 4 new cards. So we've got a Skilled Investigator, Sonic Rifle, Big Hands, and Sneak By. Now, it should be noted that Drang, while he has a Spear, he has got Steward, so he can't be confused and stunned, which is one of my main tactics with this deck, so I might have to get rid of that fairly quickly. For Black Panther, we have Wakanda Forever, a Vibranium, a Genius, an Energy Daggers, and the Golden City. That's actually pretty good. I was pretty disappointed to see all that much resources. But with the Golden City, that's not bad. I'm going to get rid of the Wakanda Forever, because I'm probably going to play it on turn 1. And we get a momentum shift, which is fine. And then we're going to use his ability to search for an upgrade, which will be... I saw the last time, I was going to go the same kind of tactics. We're going to go with the Vibranium Suit, because T'Challa's going to do most of our defending. So he wants to take some damage, so you need some damage on you to be able to use the suit. Hopefully the dice this time is in sight. Right, I'm not too disappointed with Black Panther's setup there. Right, we're going to start off here with Marcan, Miss Marvel, and we are going to put out the Skilled Investigator, and then I'm just going to use the Milano to put out Amir Khan, just making sure that's not a hero action or anything. We're going to use his ability. We're going to put a card at the bottom of the deck. There's no Miss Marvel card, which is what I normally like to do, so I'm going to put Sense of Justice, because I wouldn't mind seeing that come back through. And we're going to draw a card to get another Skilled Investigator. So that's the one slight change I have made, and I'm going to immediately put that in front of Black Panther. So I kind of figured I'm getting a lot of side schemes out. Probably worth getting Black Panther one, so he can also take advantage of the of all the side schemes getting taken out. Annoyingly, I wish I hadn't done that now. There's 2 fists, 2 fists in the science. Perfect. So we're going to spend those resources to get rid of Drang's Spear, because I said I kind of need it with my strategy. And it wants that +1 attack. I guess she'll thwart for 1. And we'll keep the Sonic Rifle. Okay, on to Black Panther. So we're just going to play a Genius to put out the Golden City. And then we're going to tap the Golden City to draw 2 cards to get the Armoured Suit and another Vibranium. I promise this is very well shuffled. So we're going to put out the Vibranium Suit. We're going to put out the Energy Daggers. I guess we play the Momentum Shift to put out the Armoured Suit. And then we flip over, and I'm going to thwart for 2, just because I'm aware how quickly that can escalate up. Now, just remembered, we're playing a 2-player game. The board's going to get used up, and I've got to use my counters. So as I ready up, let us put out these lovely counters. So I know what's been readied and what hasn't been readied. Or what needs to be readied. Okay, fantastic. Hopefully keep this space looking a little bit tidier. And yeah, okay. So I think that's not a bad first turn. I think could have been better for Miss I don't think Miss Marvel got the best cards, but Black Panther definitely did. So Miss Marvel, we've got her suit, we've got a sneak by, we've got a turning the tide, and we've got an iron heart. So that's a pretty good second turn for her. We've got unflappable, energy barrier, indomitable, and Wakanda forever. I'm just gonna shuffle because I did kind of see what the next card was going to be. Okay, 4 threat goes with the main scheme. And then Drang is going to attack Ms. Marvel. We don't have any good defense cards, unfortunately. There's nothing I can see I potentially want to bring back to hand. So I think, even though it's only for 1, I think we might defend. That feels bad. No, we won't. We'll just take it on the chin. So he's attacking for 3. 4. And that puts one counter on the Badoon ship. And we take 4 damage. And then he's going to attack Black Panther. He will defend. So Black Panther's defending for 3. Its activation is an attack against piercing. Doesn't make a difference to us. But that is attacking for 5. So he takes 2 damage. 2. And then retaliates for 1. And we put another counter on the Badoon ship. Okay, bad stuff, bad stuff. Bad stuff for Ms. Marvel. We've got a side scheme. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the charge up. Nice. Milano can be exhausted to help get rid of threat. And there is 6 threats coming in on that. So bombardment. And then we have our first Kree pirate. It has quick strike, so he comes in and does 1 damage. But then he will take 1 damage from retaliation. Black Panther becomes first player. And on to turn 2. What did we get? Okay. Well, I think the obvious one here is we play the energy barrier. Because that, again, we want to take the damage. Or not we want to take the damage, but we're going to take some damage. And I can't quite kill him, unfortunately. Let me 1 short. Maybe Ms. Marvel can help with that. So we're going to play Wakanda Forever. So that is, we're going to use the claws first. That does 1 damage. And then the vibranium suit will move over 2 damage, putting almost completely healing Black Panther. And then that leaves us with Unflappable. Just have a quick think. Do I want to be using... We're going to bring out Lionheart. I think Miss Marvel's probably going to need the Milano this turn, so we'll keep it on her. So we're going to play Milano to play out the biometric... I always get this wrong. Biokinetic... Biokinetic polymorph suit. There we go. Easy for me to say. Feel a bit bad, like I should have played. So we use Turning Time Sonic Rifle to play Ironheart, which draws us a card, gets us a Quinn carrier, and then we're going to use the suit and the Quinn carrier, sorry, Heli carrier to play Sneak By to remove 3 threat. This is not feeling good either way. I haven't really seen some of the big threat removal stuff I need from Ms. Marvel. I will bounce that back to my hand or not. I think I will bounce it back to my hand. Then Ironheart's going to come and take out the Kree pirate. Oop, wrong one. And I think that's about all I can do. Not as good second turn, I don't think. So we've got attack of Black Panther, Shelly, his claws, and another Conda Forever. And over to Ms. Marvel. We're going to keep the sneak by. We're going to clear the area, a big hand, a clear the area, and a Wiccan. Might be a better term for Ms. Marvel there, trying to get rid of some threat. Okay. So, after resolving the step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the charge ability on the ship. Place 1. Oh, sorry, there should have been one from last turn, shouldn't there? After resolving step 1, yep, and then... Yep, so there should be 3 on there. So this is now gonna fire. Ms. Marvel's gonna take 2 damage. And don't forget the threat as well on the main scheme, which is getting perilously close to being critical zone already. And Black Panther's going to take... I think I'll just take it with Black Panther. Okay, so I've gone, although I might as well keep 2 because I'm going to need those in a second when Drang starts attacking. So Black Panther, Drang's going to attack. Black Panther will defend. Drang is attacking for free. Only for free. Black Panther has a free defense of 3, so he's just going to retaliate 1. Which then puts 1 on there. And then he's going to attack Ms. Marvel. Ironheart's going to jump in the way. Attacking for 6, which is going to take out Ironheart. And that puts another counter on there. Bad stuff. Black Panther and Ms. Marvel. Black Panther. Another side scheme. Okay. And this comes in with 7 threat on it. Oh, I missed a counter, didn't I? After resolving the step up phase, there should be another charge up code token. Do apologise. Did catch it though. And we're going to have another encounter card next turn. Oh, I've got a lot of threat to remove. And Mirkan needs to go home. Oh, that sucks. Especially means she can't heal, and that was kind of going to be my plan this turn. Ooh, this might be a bad turn. Right. Ms. Marvel comes to first player. And she gets a Milano. Alright, we're going to use Mirkan. We're going to put Ironheart to the bottom of the deck. And then we're going to draw a card. Then we're going to use Ms. Marvel's ability. Turning the Tide, Energy. Put in Biggin. Alright. So Black Panther's probably going to jump in the way when she gets attacked in a second. There's not much I can do about that. We're going to flip over. Oh, no, that should be down. We still haven't seen any of these, Shrink, which is kind of the card I need for Ms. Marvel. Could get Wiccan out for those 2. So yeah, let's get Wiccan out. If nothing else, he, I believe, can block. We're going to use a Milano to play clear the area. Take 2 off of... Do I want to do that one? I think so. We're going to do 2 off that, and then we're going to play. Then we're going to use big hands to play another clear the area to get rid of bombardment. That will draw us a card from clear the area, which gets us a Bruno, and draw us a card with skilled investigator, which gets another clear the area and draws a card for Black Panther to get an Iron Fist. I haven't used my polymorphic suit. That was a mistake. So we use the polymorphic suit to play another clear the area to... I can take the main scheme for 1 more turn, can't I? Because we'll get to... Yeah, only 1 more turn, but I do need to start thinking about that. Let's get rid of 2 off there. And then we will keep those for a minute while we have a think. Wiccan is going to fort for 1. After you fort, you reveal the top card of the encounter deck. And we deal 1 damage. I do like him a lot. He takes 1 damage there from that. And then that is it. We're on to Black Panther. So I think Black Panther really needs to play tackle if I can. I think what I have to do this turn is not play the claws. We need to play at least 1 fist symbol. Oh, I think I'm going to have to use the claws as an asset, aren't I? Shouldn't have used the Milano with Ms. Marvel, so I messed that up. So I'm 1 resource short. So we're going to... We're going to Conda Forever to heal for 2 effectively, because we'll do that on the second one. And that will cause 3 damage to Drang. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to play Tackle. And we've used at least 1 fist symbol. So that will do 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3, putting him down to 19. But more importantly here, stunning him. Because that was the same as Marvel for a turn. Black Panther is exhausted, so that'll be the end of the turn. We're going to discard Bruno from Ms. Marvel. We're going to keep the Embiggen. So she gets a multitasking. Shrink, there we go, that's what we need. A Wriggle Room and a Sneak By. So Ms. Marvel could defend now, and she's got the Wriggle Room. She's going to have to probably go down next turn, I think, to Alter Ego form. Black Panther gets a Quinjet, an Energy Barrier, a Shuri, Ancestral Knowledge, and Power Protection. Okay. So, onto the villain phase. We're going to put 4 threats on the main scheme. And then that's going to charge up. So that does 2 damage to each. Black Panther's going to deflect 1 with the Energy Barrier and take 1. Ms. Marvel unfortunately going to take both of them. But that is 1 damage back to Drang. Drang goes to attack Ms. Marvel. He can't. He's stunned. He then goes to attack Black Panther. I'm just trying to think what I want to do here. I think Black Panther might actually just take this. Not defend. So he's attacking for 3. Attacking for 3. We're going to deflect 1 with the energy shield. So Black Panther takes 2 damage. And Drang's going to take a retaliate. And then the shield, the energy shield barrier. So he's down to 4. That's 2 damage. He's down to 16. And then bad stuff. So Ms. Marvel's going to get 2 cards. Black Panther gets 1. The first card. Attach the enemy with the highest attack. Reduce the amount of damage this character takes by reset by 1. Spend 3 resources of any type to discard it. And that is the Kree Combat Armor. Hull Breach. First player chooses. Exhaust Milano. Spend 2 science resources or deal 3 damage to the first player. Well, when you take any amount of damage, prevent 3. So you know what? We're going to take the 3 damage. We're then going to play a Wriggle Room to draw a card and not take that damage. And then, that was turn 3, I did forget, didn't I? Whoop. And then we go to T'Challa, who's going to have to go to Alter Ego form and exhaust. But you know what? That's actually not the worst that could happen, because we've now can use make use of the Golden City. Right, turn 4. Black Panther comes first player. To make sure I did draw a card with a Wriggle Room. So we're going to use the Golden City to draw 2. Electrostatic Armor and Power Protection. Right, trying to do some maths now. So if Power Protection plays for that, then we could use Shuri and Ancestral Knowledge with the Milano to put down the Queen Carrier, which seems like a good move, except we'll have to go to hero form to do that, because we're not an Avenger yet. Now we are an Avenger. I don't know why there's some semantics with heroes in the Avengers. But there you go. Right. So we're going to play the Energy Barrier. And then we play... Then we use that to play the Electrostatic Armor, which then gives us... You know what? I might actually redo that. Sorry guys, I'm not going to use the Milano, and I use the Power Protection. No, I had to use Milano, didn't I? Else I couldn't get it out. Now I remember. Maths. Okay, so we're in hero form. Not much we can do there though, but we are now fully set up to take a few rounds of damage. Unlike Ms. Marvel, who desperately needs to drop down to Alter Ego form and heal. Right, so first things we're going to do... Oh, we need to put Shrink out. So we're going to put Sneak By and Embiggen to get Shrink. We're going to play the Suit, there we go, to take 2 threat off a scheme. And 2 threats off another scheme, because we paid with a Science resource. We're then going to bring that back to hand. Oh, sorry, 4 threat, because we're going to use shrink. That's the whole reason for putting shrink down, isn't it? Which gets rid of that, and gets rid of 2 more off there. Sorry, my bad there. Am I bringing it back to hand then? Before I bring it back to hand then, I'm going to use a Skilled Investigator to draw a card. One way or the other. And we use this Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Tackle. We'll keep that for next turn. Right, then that, because I am going to bring it back to hand, or is that just too risky? I think that's too risky. I will bring it back to hand, because I think I'm probably going to end up using it next turn. We'll see. Wiccan's going to fort for 1. And we discard the top card. Would be 2 damage, so with the armour, obviously reduce damage by 1. Ooh, that's actually a fair point. I don't know Black Panthers from attached to tower from each attack. Okay, so Black Panther retaliate, and that's not an attack, and this is not an attack. So each attack by 1. So I don't think I got that wrong. Do let me know if I did get it wrong. I don't think I did. Right, Ms. Marvel is going to flip down. You know what? Sorry guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to exhaust there because I want to exhaust to heal. So I've put the multitasking back in. The Amir Khan is going to put Wriggle Room to the bottom of the deck. And then we're going to draw to get another one way or the other. Could have really done with seeing those earlier to get set up. But that's unfortunately the way that it goes sometimes. Right, okay. That's the end of turn 4. We're going to draw out Black Panther. So we're going to keep the tackle and the power protection and get a momentum shift, a Wakanda Forever, and an energy. I think he's probably about to have a good turn, hopefully. And then for Mir Khan, we're going to get rid of one of the one ways. You know what? Yeah, we are going to get rid of it. We're going to get a red dagger, a wriggle room, a one way or the other, and a strength. Okie dokie. So Sean charge up counter. 4 threat goes on the main scheme. I've already. No, it's right. Sorry, I get confused there. Right. He's going to attack Black Panther. Black Panther's just going to take it. Saturation Cat is an attack. It gets 3 boost icons. Ouch. So he's attacking for 6. So we're going to deflect 2 of those because we kind of have to, putting him down to 3. Getting rid of that energy barrier. With the retaliate and that would be 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. He's down to 12. Oh, that was not good. And against Ms. Marvel, he's going to scheme. He's scheming for 2, just for the 2. So we are on 14. I really need to get that threat down. Black Panther, Ms. Marvel's back card. Bad. So Black Panther, Shadows of the Past. I seriously can't go for a single game with this without Shadows of the Past. So, got Killmonger. Got the Usurp the Throne, which will give us an extra bad stuff card, encounter card. We've got Killmonger, can't take damage from Black Panther weapons, which is going to be a slight pain. And then bad stuff over here. Quick Strike, we're not in hero form, so we don't need to worry about that. But we've got a Kree Pirate. Okay, over to Ms. Marvel. I'm desperately wondering if he needs to heal or not. But anyway, we're going to use her ability to discard the top cards till we get a Ms. Marvel card. There we go. Oh, she's first player, so she gets Milano. And then we're going to put a card to the bottom. I don't like having a Ms. Marvel card on the bottom, so let's go with... But you know what? We've only got... We've got 5 cards left now, so I'm going to be drawing for it anyway, so we'll put Mars Morales on the bottom. And we'll draw the big hands. Okay, so we're going to use the Milano to remove 3 threat from the schemes. I think that's probably what we need to do this turn. We are going... he's been used, alright. We're going to use one of the one way or another's. Or are we? I think we can use big hands to put out Nadir here. I think. And then we're going to use her to reduce the cost of the next card by 1. To put out a red dagger with the strength. So I'm starting to feel I need some allies here. Especially as Wiccan's about to leave the table. Then we're going to go to hero form. We're going to play one way or the other. Oh, need to put the threat onto the new scheme. No, oh, actually, are we going to play one way or the other? I don't think, actually, you know what? I don't think we are, because I think we've probably got enough to deal with her at the moment. And we're going to clear that anyway. So you can polymorph a suit and shrink to play multitasking. So we're going to take 4 off of one scheme. And then 4 off another scheme. Because we used a science resource, well, we used a wild resource. We're going to bounce it back to our hand. We're then going to use one way or the other and multitasking to do that again. But I need this time to take 2 off each. That gets rid of Usurp the Throne, which means both the skilled investigators go off, drawing us into a sense of justice and an endurance. So with the sense of justice, I think we're going to ask for an action from the Queen Carrier and play one way or the other to put the sense of justice out, and then we're going to keep Wriggle Room in hand. We desperately need to kill some bad guys. So red dagger is going to attack. I've got a horrible feeling when I schemed I didn't put one of these out, so I'm going to put one out just to be on the safe side. Red dagger is going to attack. Right, let's think about this. We've got a Wakanda Forever, which can't be used on him, so it could be used on him. So yeah, if I do 2 damage to him, that should kill him with Wakanda Forever in a second. So let's put 2 damage on there. And then red dagger takes 1. And then I think we can afford to do this. We're going to scheme for 1. 2 damage, which we'll put onto Killmonger. And I think I've misjudged that, unfortunately, so I think Killmonger might actually survive this turn, but we will see. In fact, almost definitely now I have misjudged that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, Black Panther. Could be a turn and a half. Oh, no. I remember how I'm killing him now. So this does change up my plans a lot. We are going to use Power Protection and Momentum Shift to heal for 2. 1, 2. And cause 2 damage, which will go on to Killmonger. We're then going to attack Killmonger with Black Panther. So that's him down. We're then going to play one resource short. We don't even stun him anyway. Still 1 resource short, it feels. So we're going to play Wakanda Forever with the Endurance, which we'll then do, as I said, we're going to target here. So we're going to do 1 damage. Oh, it's not actually an attack. So if I'm reading that right, this gets past the combat armor. So we're going to pick here and do 1 damage to everyone engaged with Ms. Marvel, which will do 1 damage to Kree Pirate, which I'm not going to bother putting on because the Vibranium suit's going to do 2 more damage. So that's 3 damage in total of the 5 needed to take him out. That's him gone. Do I need to flip down my Black Panther is the question here. He's not actually looking too bad on health. I think we're going to stay in hero form for another turn. So we're going to keep the energy and the tackle for Black Panther. And he gets a Wakanda Forever, a strength, and another tackle. So hopefully we'll stun him next turn. And then on to Ms. Marvel, who's now got all the cards. We're going to keep the Wriggle Room. We're going to get a Spider-Man, another Wriggle Room, and an Ironheart. It's actually not a bad turn. I know I've been stacking the deck there. But she is going to get a bad card. And then we draw 1 more, which will be a multitasking. Okay, so 2 damage. So start this villain phase, put 4 threat onto the main scheme. That does 2 damage to everyone. Black Panther's going to take it up the chin. That hurts. Ms. Marvel, I'm going I'm going to play one of the wriggle rooms because I've got two. I don't need both. Draw a card and ignore that. Or can I? It's indirect damage. You can spread it as you like, isn't it? Yeah, that's the ruling. Okay, so I'm going to leave those two there because we're going to need those in a second. It goes to attack Ms. Marvel. She'll take. So this attack gains piercing. So he's attacking for 5. So we're going to play a wriggle room. Draw a card. Which is going to give us Turning the Tide. Bounce it back to hand. Play another wriggle room to draw a card, and which is the helicarrier. So we've just avoided 6 damage. He attacked us for 5, so we're good. And then he's going to attack Black Panther, who will have to defend. So Black Panther's defending for 3. He's being attacked for 5. So he's going to bounce one back with the energy barrier. So, lots of triggers. So I'm taking 1 damage because I've taken defend for 3, blocked 1 out of the 5. He's getting retaliate, electrostatic armor, and energy barrier back. So that's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Putting him down to 8. And that's both those counters on there. Bad stuff card for Ms. Marvel. Bad stuff card for Black Panther. The first one is Cannonade, which will be 1 extra damage to every attack from now on. From Drang. And then a Kree Pirate who's got Quick Strike. That will go off, so we take 1 damage. And then Black Panther gets a Caught Off Guard, must discard an upgrade. I think unfortunately, thank you, Ms. Marvel, for the Skilled Investigator, but that's the one there that makes the most sense, unfortunately. Black Panther becomes first player, and we are on turn 6. Okay. So we are going to use the Queen Carrier and Strength to play Tackle. So this will only do 2 damage to Drang because of his because of that, but it will stun him. And then we're going to play the Tackle to play Wakanda Forever. We're going to target here, which we know will be. I'm basically going to move 2 damage onto him. And use the daggers for another one, so that'll be 3 damage in total. And then we are going to flip down to Alter Ego form, I think. I've got a multitasking, so I should be able to remove a lot of threat. And then we're going to use the Golden City to draw 2 cards. An Energy Barrier and Tactical Genius. So we're going to use the Energy to put down the Tactical Genius. And that will be Black Panther. So we've still got the Milano, so we can either use that to remove 3 threat, or we can use that for the for obviously its other ability to reduce the cost of a card. Right, Ms. Marvel is exhausted, so we're going to use the Biomorphic Suit and Shrink to play a multitasking, which will take 4 off each scheme. I should leave 2 there, and that turns brain kick in that into 1. We're then going to use the Milano to remove 3 threat from that, because it does say that on Cannonade, which then allows us to draw a card with Skilled Investigator. One way or the other. I'm not feeling confident enough to play that right now. Sorry, let's do it the other way around. Sorry, let's use Milano and then do that. So then we can play Turning the Tide to take out the Kree Pirate. I'm not sure if you can do that after the... I don't think you can do that after the Milano, so we do it the way around, and then that's all good. And then I think we're out of buffs on that front, so let's use the one way or the other and the helicarrier to put down Ironheart and draw a card for another multitasking, and I think we're just going to hold on to that for a turn. Ironheart and is going to fort for 1, and then he's going to come in and remove 1, attacking for 1, because obviously reducing it by 1 because of his armor. They're both going to take a damage. And that is turn. So Black Panther is going to get a bad card. So we've got Momentum Shift, Starhawk, Domitable, Nova, and Brother Voodoo. So along with the Energy Barrier we kept from last turn. I'll shuffle these because we'll be using the Golden City in a minute to draw up more cards. Okay. Probably it's not. I was originally planning on healing it, but now I've got the momentum shift, I might not. I had to see what we draw with the Golden City. Ms. Marvel's only going to get 2 more cards, which should be a big hand, and then multitasking. So now we've got 2 multitaskings, 2 big hands, and a Miles Morales. Nice diverse hand there. Right. 4 threat goes onto the main scheme. And this that was turn 6. 4 threat goes on the main scheme. He goes to a scheme again. So that goes on there. Then he goes to scheme against Black Panther, which will be give the villain a toughness token. So that'll be scheming for 2. But then everyone has to take 2 damage. Black Panther will just take it. So yeah, you're probably actually going to heal actually now I think about it. And Ms. Marvel's going to take it. Yeah, just in case he attacks twice with one of the cards. Well, he probably won't now I think about it, but it's fine. She's probably going to flip down next turn anyway. So goes to attack against Ms. Marvel. He can't. We've done that already. So, bad stuff card for T'Challa, bad stuff card for Ms. Marvel. So T'Challa's first card. Another side scheme. This is going to have 4 threat on it, and we can't move. So 6 threat on it, and we can't move threat off the main scheme until this has been removed, which is fine. And then the second one is gain Surge because we're in Alter Ego form. When we build this till the top X card of the encounter deck, X equal to your hero. Choose to either take X damage to your hero or place X on the main scheme. X is 1 more than the number of boost icons from the discarded counter. Discard the top card in the counter deck. Okay. So there's no boost icons, so there's 1 damage. So we can either take 1 damage or 2 damage or put 2 threats on the main scheme. I think Miss Marvel's got this, so let's put 2 threats on the main scheme. So that puts us on 11. And then Miss Marvel gets a steward and a guard Kree Lieutenant, who has a lot. Yeah, Christ, he's got a lot of health. Oh, that should be exhausted, neither should that. And we go to Miss Marvel, and it's turn 7. Don't know I'm going to do this in the 11 turns I need to. Right, we're going to do is multitasking. With Shrink to move 4 from that scheme and 4 from the main scheme. We're then going to use Sense of Justice to play another multitasking, which will move 2 threat from that and 2 threat from the main scheme, which allows us to draw a card, which gives us to clear the area, which won't do that. So I'm going to about the multitasking, so I like having 1 hand member. Seems to be a lot of side schemes in here. Then we're going to use 2 big hands and a clear the area to play a Spider-Man. He's going to have plus 2 attack this turn. So him and Ironheart and Red Dagger are all going to swing, which will take out these 2, but we'll take out the Kree Lieutenant because that is 7 damage. Ooh. It hurts a little bit, but I kind of need doing. And I am... I could have done the clear the air and taken 1 actually, couldn't I? But it's fine. We'll then use the Milano. Let's wait, see what Black Panther does first. So Black Panther's going to draw 2 cards. Got an Endurance and Wakanda Forever. Okay. Want to see that Wakanda Forever, so this is feeling pretty good. So I can heal for 4 by just doing Wakanda Forever and Momentum Shift. So we're not going to kneel. Yeah, we are. Sorry, we are gonna. I tell a lie. Oh no, because I'm ready to use this. Are we doing playing? No. Sorry, we're not. We're not going to exhaust to heal. We are going to play Brother Voodoo and Nova. Let's play out the energy shield, energy barrier. So we're then going to use the Quinn Carrier to play Wakanda Forever. So remove 1 threat from the scheme. We're going to do 1 damage to him. Just going to remove that. Then this is an attack, so we are going to move 2 damage, but he's only going to take 1 damage. You know what? Could I actually get rid of that? Spend free resource any type, isn't it? Then I can't play the momentum shift. We'll do it next turn. We're going to keep the endurance. We're going to play Starhawk and momentum shift to heal 2 damage and cause 2 damage. That is an attack, so it'll only be 1 damage. And then we are going to use the Milano to play endurance. So to have 3 extra hit points. 1, 2, 3, putting us up to 11. He's then going to swing and attack. That's from the Milano, which will be reduced by 1. So he's got 2 health left. I meant to flip down with Ms. Marvel, didn't I? Sorry, guys. She was meant to flip down. I won't do any other bits and pieces from the other cards I could have. Okay, right, we're going to go fast now, which I don't know if you really can with these 2 decks. I mean, we're doing a good job on the threat. I'm not worried about that, really at all. 4 threat goes on the main scheme, and we got one of those. But first, probably should draw some cards. So Ms. Marvel gets a Clear the Area, a Wiccan, a Bruno, an Embiggen, and a Mockingbird. Nice. Black Panther gets a Momentum Shift of a Vibranium, an Iron Fist, a Vibranium, and a Wakanda Forever. Well, I think we just play Iron Fist and the Wakanda Forever there, don't we? I do love Iron Fist. I think he's a really good character in this. So we've done that already. He goes to scheme against Ms. Marvel. If this is an attack, it's not. So he schemes for 4. That puts us on to 12, which is actually a bit worrying. He then goes to attack Black Panther. Black Panther will defend. He attacks for 6. Black Panther defends for 3. Will block 2 of them. So he'll take 1 damage, and that will then cause 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So 1, 2, flip to next form. It's got the top 4 cards of the encounter deck for each player. Each time a minion is discarded this way, put it into play, engage with a player has the fewest minions. Well, there's only 4 cards, so we can't do it all. So we've got an advance, an exhaustion, a blindside. We have 1 minion. We are going to get an escalation token though. We should have 2 of these on there from the scheming attack. After engages you, resolve the charge up ability. So that's going to fire. So Black Panther will block 1 and take 1. And I'll put that onto him. And I'll think about Ms. Marvel in a second. Yep, done that. That is it. So who's got the fewest minions? They both have the same number. I don't think it's going to make a difference. So we'll put it on Ms. Marvel. He's going to have 36 health now. But he's still got to take 2 more damage from from Black Panther. So there we go. I believe that's how it would work. I'll see if we can do 2 extra damage to him at the end just to be on the safe side. But I'm pretty sure that would be it. So we are... Because we've skipped past this, so he now doesn't attack because we put him on Miss Marvel. Or scheme, whatever it be, so we've already skipped past her. So bad stuff, Miss Marvel, quick strike doesn't go off. And then the villain is going to attack Black Panther. And not much you can do about that now. So we're attacking for 3, 4. Black Panther is going to... he's going to take 4. He's going to take 3 damage, so we're going to block 1. So 1, 2, 3. But we are going to reflect. We're going to do. You've got retaliate, and then we're going to reflect 1 from the energy shield. So Drang's down to 32. Black Panther becomes first player. 1 turn 8. And let's see what we can do here. So we are going to. I think we're going to play Iron Fist. Who's going to come in with 2 chi tokens. And we're immediately going to use one of those. So Iron Fist. Remove one of these stun an enemy. So we stun the enemy. So he's going to would take 3 damage. Goes down to 2. So 1, 2. And then we're going to play the Wakanda Forever. We're going to leave the Quinn carry in case Ms. Marvel needs it. Obviously going to aim here. So we're going to do 1 damage to each bad guy. Or because I want to heal for 2. Yeah, should be fine. 1 damage to each bad guy. We remove 1 threat from a scheme. And then we heal for 2. So 1, 2. And we'll put that onto him. So Ms. Marvel. She needs to heal desperately. So puts her up to 9. We can use her ability to get big hands. We can use American's ability to put a card at the bottom of the deck, which will be a wriggle room. And then draw a card, which will be a sneak by. Can I get rid of all that threat this turn? It's gonna be. I've got a lot to think about this turn. So 1 second. So I can move 5. I can move 8. I think we need to get Wiccan out. So we're going to reduce the cost next card by 1. We're going to use Milano to get Wiccan out. Wiccan's going to Fort for 1. And then we're going to use his ability, discard the top card. Nah, no boost icons. That's annoying. I was hoping to get rid of the let's get rid of him with that. Miles is going to take out the Kree Pirate, which just leaves the Engineer, which I don't know what I'm going to be able to do against. Big Hand seems a bit of a waste on him now. Might have to take that one on the chin. And I could bring in Mockingbird, but it feels a bit of a waste when he's already stunned. So let's play Sneak By with Sense of Justice and with the suit, and also up it with Shrink to remove 5 threat. Let's then play. Do we play them playing Biggin with those 2? And then. Oops, sorry. Should be in hero form for all this. I figure that probably won't be about saying, but do we play Biggin? Or do we play those 3 for Mockingbird out and just take him out to be on the safe side? It feels rubbish, but I think that's what we're going to have to do. We've still got Iron Fist, so we're going to stun him next turn anyway, so we can't stun him twice. And then we'll keep the big hands and the multitasking. Okay, so that was turn 8. Black Panther. We've got a Genius, an Unflappable, an Energy Barrier, a Panther Claws, and Ancestral Past. Ms. Marvel, we've got the multitasking of the big hands. We've got a one way or the other, and a Sneak By. 5 threat goes on the main scheme. Yikes. And 1 charge up counter. Oh, I don't think I did the charge up counter when you attacked the second time there. Did I do it when I did it with her? I think I might be missing another one as well. So I'm just going to put another one on. Going to say, so I'd Rule of Grim, always better than find out I've accidentally cheated. So Drang goes to attack Black Panther and he can't. He then goes to attack Ms. Marvel. I'm tempted to block with Mockingbird, because obviously there's some nasty stuff in that deck. But I'm probably going to help now with block with Black Panther. So he's attacking for 3, 5. Not Black Panther. You know what I meant. Spider-Man. Probably should have blocked Black Panther, I guess. But okay, we might as well get a chance. Bad stuff. Black Panthers. So 2 damage. 1, 2. And over here, I think Mockingbird just takes it on the chin. And how about stuff? Discard the top X cards of the encounter deck. X equal to the number. Card next. So either 3 damage or put 3 threat on the main scheme. Or it's going to put 3 threat on the main scheme. That might be a little bit risky. That does put us on to 13, but we've got Ms. Marvel to remove threat. It's fine. On to turn 9. I think we're going to do it one way or the other. What's in here? That's not too bad. That's 7. We'd rather get one with any 6 side ski, 6 frets there. After, yeah, hopefully we're going to move it for that works. So 6 fret. 1, 2, 3. This way multitasking really makes this work and shrink. So 3 cards, you get to clear the area, turning the tide, and the sonic rifle. Okay, we're going to play that. We're going to play the suit and shrink to play multitasking. To move 4 from each scheme. And then I could bounce it back to my hand. I think I will. We're then going to use the Sense of Justice to play Clear the Area, to remove the last 2 from that, from Bombardment, which will then draw us a card from Clear the Area, and draw us a card from Skilled Investigator. And then we're going to play Turning the Tide, to deal 3 damage to an enemy, to take out the Badoon. So then we're going to play Genius and one way or the other to put out the sonic rifle. So now we can, then we're immediately going to fire it. Comes in with 2 charge, yep, to confuse him. And then I think what I'm actually going to do, which might seem a bit crazy in some ways, I'm going to finally get rid of that because we need to start racking up the damage on him. Wiccan's going to remove 1 fret and cause 2 damage. 1, 2. So we're down to 8 fret. And then Ms. Marvel is going to... I think I'm going to drop down just because we've got the free turn to do it. Would it make some more sense to do a Black Panther? I think it makes more sense to do a Black Panther because Black Panther has the... gets to draw more cards while doing it. And also I think we might want to play the Ancestral Knowledge. So let's play Energy Barrier with the Genius. Oh, he should have a damage on him. Iron Fist is then going to attack, which will then cause 3 damage and stun him. 1, 2, 3. Oop, no. 125. And he is stunned. We're then going to use the Quinn Carrier and then Flappable to play the Black Panther's Claws. So we now have all of the gear out. We're then going to attack for 2. 1, 2. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego side, play the Golden City to draw 2 cards. Okay, we're going to keep the Wakanda Forever. We will then play the Energy to play Ancestral Knowledge, to put a Wakanda Forever, an Energy Barrier, and I think a Momentum Shift back into the deck. We're then going to use the Milano to remove 3 fret because we've got no real use for it right now, and I think that ends the turn. Right, can we do it in 2 turns? It's a lot of health, but we're not in a bad place. So Black Panther already has 1 card, so we get a Power Protection, a Sherry, a Tackle, a Strength, and a Momentum Shift. Want to see another Wakanda Forever, if I'm honest, but can't have it all your own way. And then Ms. Marvel. We've still got multitasking, so I'm trying to keep one in hand as possible. We get a Turning the Tide, a Strength, an Energy, and a Sonic Rifle. Okay, the Sonic Rifle might end up being used just to cause some damage here. I guess. Oh no, it's about to become unconfusing. Oh no, because we've got 2. We can fire both of them. Ms. Marvel, 2 guns. That makes worrying in so many ways. Right, we're going to put the fret on the main scheme. So all those trigger. Get 5 fret on there. I'm going to use an Energy Barrier, I guess. So take 1, so that bounce 1 back. And then Ms. Marvel's just going to take 2. Right, goes to scheme again. So goes to attack Ms. Marvel, can't. Goes to scheme against Black Panther, can't. Bad stuff for Miss Marvel. Villain schemes. So he schemes for 5. That's not good. Oh, that almost flipped it. And puts a counter on. And then Black Panther has a Kree pirate, which is actually fine because he's an alter ego form, so it doesn't get attacked. But they shouldn't be exhausted. Right, Black Panther comes first player. This is turn 10, so we've got 2 turns to win this game. We're going to use the Golden City. 1 to get a tackle and a Wakanda Forever. We are going to heal while we're here. And then we're going to flip, because I don't think we're going to come down again. Right. We're going to... Let's think about this for a second. So we're going to play the 2 Wakanda Forever. So we're going to use a Queen Carriage to play Wakanda Forever. We'll target here. So we do claws. We'll move 1 threat from the main scheme. And we'll bounce 2 health. So that'll be... oh, and these claws. I forgot about those claws. Let's think about that again. Stop a second. So 1, 2 damage from that, 2 damage from that, and move 1 threat. So he is dead. We're then going to play a tackle with a tackle and a power protection to cause 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And stun him. We're then going to play a momentum shift to heal for 2. 1, 2. And cause 2 damage. 1, 2. And then we're going to play Wakanda Forever. We're going to move 1 threat from the main scheme. We're going to move 1, the last of our health, over. So that's 1. We use the claws for another 1. So energy lag, sorry. And then we're going to do the claws for 4. So putting him down to 11. Over to Ms. Marvel. Probably going to be less exciting a turn, if I'm honest. We are going to need to get rid of some... We desperately need to get some of that threat down. So we're going to use the polymorphic suit and the shrink. Just take 4 off there. We're then going to use Milano to take another 3 off, putting it down to 6. We're then going to use Turning the Tide and Energy to put down a Sonic Rifle. And then we're immediately going to use that Sonic Rifle and this Sonic Rifle to confuse him. And then cause 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Putting him down to 8. Wiccan is going to attack and causes 2 damage. 1, 2. I might be able to kill him on defense of Black Panther this turn. But I would like to get that scheme down. I think Ms. Marvel is going to attack for 1. And then flip down to Alter Ego. Just because he's confused. Right, that's turn 10. No, turn 10. So, Ms. Marvel. Let's use his abilities. So, how many, one way or the other, we've seen? 2, 3. Let's risk this, but let's risk this. But one way or the other at the bottom of the deck. And then we draw a card, which will be a sneak buy, which we will keep actually. So Ms. Marvel is going to draw 2 more cards. It's going to be a wriggle room and a one way or the other. And then we've got a big hands and a genius. Make sure that's the right number of cards. Yep, 6. Okay, so he's almost definitely dead this turn. Oh, that's a bad card. And then Black Panther. Iron Fist didn't attack, did he? Wouldn't have made... would have... Iron Fist didn't attack. Never mind. I'm trying to think I could have done 2 more damage, then we could have probably killed him on defense, but 2, 4, 5. But I really want to try and get the main scheme down to 0, which I'm getting a bit greedy. He might come back to bite me. We've got Tackle, Wakanda Forever, Shuri, Vibranium, and Power Protection. Okay, 5 threat goes onto the main scheme. That's scary when you put it like that, isn't it? Goes to attack, can't. Goes to scheme, can't. Bad stuff for Black Panther. Bad stuff for Miss Marvel. Black Panther. Surge. The villain. Forced response. The villain. When the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. This is environmental, okay. Player action, exhaust the advantage and 2... Okay, so we're both going to take 1 damage. That's fine. Choice, I think we just stun the Milano. Or do I just spend 2 fists? I don't need... I will spend 2 fists because I might want the Milano to remove some threat. Killmonger and Villain Schemes. Uh-oh. That could be bad. For 4. So I might not be able to get the main scheme down anyway. But we'll see. Comes first. Words. Ms. Marvel comes first player. Okay. We're going to use her ability. Multitasking to get her big hands. We're then going to use Khan's ability to put that at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and draw cards. Sorry. Everyone should have taken 1 damage. Doop. And boop. No, sorry. You know what? Let's redirect it. Let's put it on Killmonger, I guess. So I'm not going to use it on that anywhere else. So let's play it one way or the other. Actually, let's put out the usurper. So usurp the throne. And ignore the rogue vessel now because I don't think it's going to make a difference to this game. I'm pretty sure the game is over this turn. It's just whether I can get more threat off there. Draw 3 cards. Mockingbird, clear the area, multitasking. So we're going to play that. We're going to play the suit and multitasking. The suit and shrink to play multitasking to move 4 threat. And remove 4 threat. Which will then... and then we're going to use Sense of Justice. I don't think I can do it anyway. To play Clear the Area to get rid of that and draw 2 cards. 1 for Clear the Area and 1 for Skilled Investigator. Just trying to get as many cards as possible. Use Milano to remove 3 threat. Okay. Sorry. I was going to play Turning the Tide as well to do 3 damage to Killmonger. I already had it in my hand, so don't worry. We're then going to play a Sneak By to move 3 threats, putting that down to 4. Do I bring it back to hand? I think, yep, we bring it back to hand. There we go. We then play a Genius to play Sneak By to get rid of that. So we're down to 1 threat on the main scheme. At which point we play a Red Dagger, and then he then we play Red Dagger, and yep, he's just going to remove the threat. So the threat's down to 0. I can still play a Quake if I want to. You know what? Let's get the cleanest board state we can. Let's play a Quake. She's going to go and take out Killmonger. And then we're going to go to Black Panther. We've got 5 damage to do to win the game. So we're going to play a Wakanda Forever, which will then do... remove 1 threat from the scheme we don't need to do. Will cause 1 damage, cause nothing, and then cause 4 damage, which puts him down to 0. And I did say, in case that didn't go over, I was 2 damage short. Black Panther's going to go in for another 2. Iron Fist then attacks for another 2. So that's 4 more damage. And then there's nothing... there's nothing else I could do, I think, to do more damage. But I think that has done it. So there we go, guys. That's the second mission. Again, did it in the first attempt, and with a clean board state. So I think that's actually maximum points. I didn't think I was going to do it at the end there, but the deck really pulled together. Once this deck gets set up, these decks get set up, they do a lot of damage. The Black Panther's just defending. He just sits there. He heals, does damage. So yeah, and I love Ms. Marvel Justice right now. This might be my favourite deck in the game at the moment because she can just get rid of so much threat every turn. Multitasking, with Shrink, you're playing the suit, you've got Sense of Justice, it's all just free. You're then drawing cards off that. It's a fantastic engine. Honestly, Ms. Marvel is... I've always quite liked her, but she's rapidly going up the rankings. She might be one of my favourite 5 heroes right now, which might be a video I'll do in the future, actually, is once you guys got to know me a bit more, done some videos, start doing some videos on what I like, who are my favourite heroes, who do I want to... Well, I would say the heroes I want to see in the game, but if you look at my 2 play mats, I think that's pretty obvious who I want. Right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Do look out, I've had some other solo games go up since this, so I've had used Ant-Man, and I've used Scarlet Witch games going up. I can't remember exactly what order they're going up in. I am going to start a campaign. I'm going to do two-handed with the campaigns because I find two-handed is a bit more consistent over just pure solo. I love pure solo, but when you're doing the campaign, I find it can be quite frustrating. Like, see like Red Skull and Crossbones, if you're not careful, he just schemes out because there's one of you and you haven't really got that space to go down to alter ego form as much as you want unless you can confuse him. So I want to do a campaign. I like to play two-handed just to give myself a bit more room, and also you get to see a bit more of the cards because you get more upgrades. So probably start with Red Skull. I've got some decks I've got in mind for it, and obviously once eventually the Sinister Motives lands, I'm sure, like most other YouTubers, I'll be doing some content with that. But until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed the game, and it has been emotional.